audience, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Moses S. Babatunde, the HOD Mathematics, Naisoto, Lagos State, Nigeria. I welcome you all to today's mathematics class. We want to continue from where we stopped in the last class. That is simplification of algebraic expression. Simplification of algebraic expression. I'm going to quickly give us the summary of what we discussed in the last class, and after that we will go into what we call class activities. Today's class is going to be very interesting, and it will be very challenging. So as I've told you, last class we discussed simplification of algebraic expression. We said that algebraic expression deals with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of constants and variable. Constants referred to as the number, while variable referred to as the letter or the unknown terms. I gave us example of 3x. 3 is the constant, while x is the variable. Y, 5y, 5 is the constant, while y is the variable. 7a, 7 is the constant, while a is the variable or unknown terms. Then we equally have 2p plus 3q. 2 is the number, p is the unknown term. Then you have the operator plus. Then you have 3, which is the number, and q the unknown term, and so on and so forth. I discussed with you in the last lesson that there are some terms that are commonly used in algebraic expression. One of those terms is coefficient. Coefficient. When we say coefficient, we mean the number and sign that occupy the front part of a given letter. The number and sign, the two together, that occupy the front part of a given letter. That is the coefficient. And take for instance, you are asked, what is the coefficient of y in the expression 3x minus 5y? What is the coefficient of y in the expression 3x minus 5y? So the correct answer is going to be minus 5, because the number and sign that occupy the front part of letter y is minus 5. Then we quickly proceed. Last time we discussed the positive and negative terms. The positive and negative term. Last class I told us that positive terms implies plus. Positive terms implies plus, while negative terms implies minus. And mathematically, positive term means something very important. Mathematically, positive terms implies credit. Credit. When we say credit, credit is the amount of money that you have with you. That is credit. The amount of money that belongs to you personally, that is credit. And then we have the negative terms, which is minus. It implies debit. That's the amount of money you are owing. Let's now take, for instance, you are asked to simplify minus 5p plus 3p. Minus 5p plus 3p. Minus 5p implies the amount of money you are owing, while plus 3p implies the amount of money that is inside your pocket. And so when the person that you are owing, when it comes and said, where is my money? You can simply dip your hand into your pocket and bring 3 naira, which is your own. You pay that 3 naira, then your balance is going to be minus 2p. That is the amount that you are yet to pay. Then we proceed to number 2. The question says, simplify plus 7m minus 4m. Plus 7m minus 4m. Plus 7m is the amount of money that you have with you. while minus 4n is the amount of money that you are owing. And so as soon as the person that you are owing that money, when it comes to you and said, where is my money? You simply dip your hand into your pocket. You will bring out 7m, which is the money that belongs to you. You can't 4 out of that 7. You hand it over to the person you are owing. Then the amount which is going to be the amount of money that belongs to you is plus you. Now, number 3 says simplify minus 6a minus 9a. Minus 6a minus 9a. Minus 6a means the amount of money you are owing. Minus 9a means the amount of money that you are still owing. So you are owing 2 different types of money at the same time. You are owing the first person minus 6a, and you are still owing another person minus 9a. So that shows if we are to rate you, you are an embodiment of debt. And so the total amount of debt that you are owing now is going to be minus 15a. I'm sure it's clear to you. That is very good. Can we proceed now? Oh yes. Now the next question here is you are asked to, we discussed simplify plus 3b plus 4b. Plus 3b plus 4b. This one is very good. Left hand side of your pocket you are having plus 3b. Then the other side of your pocket you are equally having plus 4b. So that means you are embodiment of money. You have enough of money with you. So the total amount of money that you are having with you now is going to be plus 7b. And last lesson we could quickly discussed like and unlike terms. Like and unlike terms. We said that like terms are terms with similar letters. Like terms are terms with similar letters, while unlike terms are terms with non-similar letters. Let's take for instance, you are asked to simplify 5p plus 2q minus 3p minus 4q. If you observe this question, it comprises both like and unlike terms. Look at it. 5p is like with minus 3p. Then plus 2q is like with minus 4q. Now, if you are going to solve this type of problem, you have to adopt the method called collecting the like terms. Collecting the like terms. And so if you watch, my 5p will be brought close together with minus 3p, and that is what is done here. Also, plus 2q will be brought close together with minus 4q, and that is what is equally done here. Then, plus 5p minus 3p plus 5p, there is an invisible plus here, which implies the amount of money that belongs to you personally. Then, minus 3p is the amount of money you are owing. And so the person that you are owing that amount of money comes and knock at the door of your house and said, where is my money? And then you simply dip your hand into your pocket, bring out some amount of money, which is 5 amount of money that you have with you. When you count 3 that you are owing, you give it to the person, and so the balance is going to be plus 2p. Remember, there is an invisible plus here, plus 2p. Here also, plus 2q minus 4q. You are having 2 with you this time around, and you are owing minus 4q. The person you are owing comes and knock at the door of your house and said, where is my money? Oh, you said, I'm very sorry. I only have 2 with me. I'm going to pay you these 2. Then I'm going to balance you later. And so the balance of plus 2q and minus 4q is going to be minus 2q. So looking at 2p minus 2q, they are unlike terms. That means that you cannot go beyond this because they don't have anything that you can actually do with them. They are not together. They are birds that are not having the same feather. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. And so now we are going to proceed into what we call class activities. These class activities is very, very interesting. I'm going to show you some questions, and the time, the duration for you to solve each question is 1 minute. I'm going to have my time counting here. So the students, online audience, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is involved. This is class activities. And so this class activity comes up now. It's going to take just 1 minute per question. And so make sure your writing material is ready with which you are going to solve the problem. But then I want to remind all participants, students, distinguished online audience, and ladies and gentlemen, that you should always try to subscribe into this platform. It is very, very important. And so we go into the class activity today. The first question, and that is question 1. The first question is question 1. The question says, simplify minus 3p plus 5p. Simplify minus 3p plus 5p. Option A, minus 2p. Option B, minus 3p. Option C, plus 2p. There is plus here, plus 2p. Then option D, plus 3p. You are going to solve the problem. It's class activity. You are going to solve it within 1 minute. So the time is counting now for you. Solve it very quickly. It's counting already. $15 seconds over. About 30 seconds gone. You have 15 seconds to go. We should be getting ready to stop now. Get ready to stop. Stop writing, everybody. Stop writing, everybody. Now, let us quickly look at the correction of that number 1. As we look at the correction, we are going to know whether you get it correctly or not. Correction number 1. Now, look at this correction number 1. You are asked to simplify minus 3p plus 5p. So, like what you have been told, minus symbolizes amount of money you are owing, plus symbolizes the amount of money that is inside your pocket. And so, when the person that you are owing comes to you and said, where is my money? The person is demanding for how much? Minus 3p. And so, you are very fortunate to have up to 5p inside your pocket. So, you bring that money out, you count 3, hand it over to the person you are owing. And so, the amount of money that will be what belongs to you, that is left with you, is going to be plus 2p. And so the correct option is option C. How many of us got it correctly? Wonderful, wonderful. That is very good. Can you give yourself a good round of applause? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I am happy for you. And so we proceed very quickly to number 2, class activity 2. In this class activity 2, this one too will last for just 1 minute. Class activity 2 is going to last for 1 minute. Here, you are asked to evaluate plus 9y minus 4y. Plus 9y minus 4y. Option stated. Option A, 5y, which is plus 5y. Option B, minus 4y. Option C, plus 13y. Option D, minus 13y. You have 1 minute to solve the problem. 1 minute, your time is counting now. Are there students, distinguished online audience, ladies and gentlemen? Let everybody be involved. And like I told you, remember to subscribe into this platform. It is very important. Your time is counting already. Your time is counting already. About 15 seconds gone. Make sure you are very fast. Your time is counting. We should be getting ready to stop now. Okay, stop writing, everybody. Now, let us quickly look at the correction of what has been done. The correction of what has been done. Then at the end of the day, we are going to know whether you get it correctly or not. Now, let us look at correction to number 2. Amount of money that is with you. Then minus 4y means the amount of money you are owing. And so when the person that you are owing that money, when it comes to you and said, where is my money? You will simply dip your hand inside your pocket. How much are you going to bring out? You bring out 9y, which is your own personal money. But you are owing just 4, which is minus 4. So you count 4 out of that 9y that is with you. Count 4, hand it over to the person you are owing. So the amount of money that is going to be your own personal money with you is plus 5y. And so which of the option is correct? Option A. Option A is the correct answer. How many of us got it correctly? Oh, that is wonderful. That's wonderful. I clap for you. Wonderful. Well done. You are very, very good. You are an intelligent student. I'm even happy that most of the students we are dealing with now, they are intelligent ones. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Now, let's quickly go into number 3. Class activity 3. The question is stated here. In class activity 3, it says, given an expression 3a minus 4b, what is the coefficient of b? Given an expression 3a minus 4b, what is the coefficient of b? So you have the option stated. Option A, 3. Option B, minus 4. Option C, 3a. And option D, 4b. You have 1 minute to get it done. 1 minute to get it done. Make sure you work very, very fast. The time is counting. Your time is counting. Move very fast. Solve it very fast. We should be getting ready to stop now. Okay, stop writing, everybody. Stop writing, everybody. Now, let us quickly look at the correction. Let's look at the correction of the activity 3 that is done. Correction of the activity 3. Here is the correction of this activity 3. The question says, given an expression 3a minus 4b, what is the coefficient of b? Now, when we say coefficient, as you were told, coefficient referred to as the number and sign that occupy the front part of a given letter. Look at the given letter. The given letter here is B. So the number and the sign that occupy the front of letter B is minus 4. Minus 4. So which of the option is the most appropriate? You can see option B is the most appropriate. How many of us got it correctly? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You really surprised me this time around. I am quite impressed with your performance. Your performance is very good. Please keep it up. Let's quickly go into activity 4. That is question 4. Question 4. Please, we are going to solve this one too within 1 minute. Question 4 says, remove the brackets in minus 2k into bracket minus 3k, close the bracket. Remove the bracket in minus 2k, close the bracket, minus 3k, open the bracket and close the bracket. Here are the options. Option A, minus 5k. Option B, 20k squared. Option C, 6k squared. Option D, minus 5k squared. So you have just 1 minute. The time is still counting. Solve it very, very fast. Your time is counting. Solve it very fast. Everybody should be involved. Whether you have observed it or not, when two lions, when they are fighting, no one will agree to accept defeat from the other one. They can fight for such a longer period. No one will agree to accept defeat until when plots eventually come round and say, this your quarreling and fighting, it has been so long, why can't you settle? Then the plots will ask the question, what happened from the first lion? Then the plots will equally ask the question, what happened from the second lion? Then that plot will now help to settle the dispute between the two lions. And so that is why anytime you say minus times minus, when minus and minus when they fight, so it is the plus that must always win. Okay, now let's look at what is happening. Here is the question. You are going to see minus times minus. You have plus, which is here, invisible plus. 2 times 3, 6. Then k times k, k squared. That square means double. K times k, k squared. Once again, minus times minus, it will give us plus. Lion and lion, when they fight, nobody will win until when plus come to settle the quarrel. So minus times minus is plus that will eventually win. Okay, 2 times 3, it is 6. K times k, k squared. How many of us get it correctly? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm quite impressed. That's a good one. That's a good one. It shows I'm dealing with intelligent set of students. Please keep it up. Keep it up. So let's quickly look at the last exercise, and that is exercise 5. Our last exercise for today is exercise 5. So look at that number 5. The question says, expand minus 4x, bracket open, 5y, bracket close. Minus expand, minus 4x, bracket open, 5y, bracket close. Here are the options. A, minus 20xy. Option B, 20xy. This one is plus 20xy. There is an invisible plus here. Then option C, minus 10xy. Then option D, plus 15xy. You have just 1 minute to get that one done. So your time is counting. Solve it very, very fast. And dear students, distinguish online, solve it very, very fast. Your time is counting now. You have a few seconds to go. We should be getting ready to stop now. All right. Stop writing, everybody. Stop writing, everybody. Now, let's quickly look at the correction of this exercise 5. Let's look at the correction of this exercise 5. Once again, the question says, expand minus 4x into bracket 5y, then bracket close. Like what you have been told. Here, there is an invisible plus, and you are asked to expand. When you want to expand, it means remove the bracket. And so what you are going to do first and foremost, you are going to say minus times plus. Don't forget, there is an invisible plus here. Minus times plus. When minus, which is a giant, the king of forest, lion, when it fights with plus, oh, tell me, who is going to win? Of course, lion will win, is the king of the forest. So minus times plus, the result is going to be minus. There is no two way about that. When minus fights with plus, minus will definitely win. And so minus times plus is going to be what? Minus. Minus times plus is going to be minus. Then 4 times 5 is going to be 20. X times y is going to be xy. Once again, let me repeat myself. We are going to say minus times plus. That is minus fighting with plus. Who is going to win? Minus. So you have minus there. 4 times 5, the result is 20. X times y, the result is x. What's there? 4 times 5, the result is 20. X times y, the result is xy. Now, I want to ask you again, how many of us got this exercise 5 correctly? Can you please raise up your hand? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I love you for that. Please keep it up. Keep it up. This set of students and the distinguished online audience, they are quite intelligent. So please, I say congratulations to you. So it means that you are going to score 5 over 5. 5 over 5. So if you score 5 over 5, oh, wonderful. So many students score 5 over 5. The class is very interesting. So we're going to continue from here in the next class. And once again, I want to encourage our dear students, distinguished online audience, and ladies and gentlemen, that you should please try to subscribe into this platform. It is very, very important. Thank you for coming to this class.